In the energy quadrant today, a decent crude oil recovery. Crude oil futures were down 2.2% on the lows, but recovered about 1.25% of that to finish the day down a little bit more than 0.75%. Last week was the first up week for crude oil price in the last four. This week, albeit it's early in the week, this started out as another continuation negative. The overall trend for crude oil still looks lower, bumping up against some of these key moving averages and then falling again. Even though we got that recovery, we didn't overtake any of those technical levels at all. U.S. sanctions on Turkey turned out to be less than expected. What does that have to do with crude oil? Well, there's starting to be some talk of a rekindling of the crude oil relationship between Iraq and Turkey. Obviously, the incursion into northern Iraq with the Kurds put a little bit of a damper on that, but the U.S. sanctions were less than both the Democrats and Republicans had called for initially. Doesn't mean they're weak sanctions, just that they're less than was asked for, and that helped recover a little bit because that was part of the sell-off. The announcement of, or the expected announcement of the U.S. sanctions on Turkey were part of the reason that crude was selling off. It's viewed now that those sanctions won't cause any problems between mainland Iraq and Turkey, potentially rekindling that crude oil relationship. It's also important to note the EIA, normally due out tomorrow morning, is delayed one day because of the Columbus Day holiday here in the U.S. Expectations are for another build, but the official reports and the official analyst expectations won't be out till sometime later today, possibly tomorrow morning, and that will delay the number one more day. So we're not looking to find that out, although builds again are expected. Bearish tone overall for crude still in place.